trying to like ruin one person's reputation like this, especially when it doesn't work, is just, you know, how do you think normal people like PSA just see hater comments? You already are not a normie if you're reading comments on a YouTube video, you know? But yeah, the discourse on TikTok about this is genuinely mind-blowing. Look at the comments. Oh, damn, dude. Good one. Busted open. That, and you're the HasanAbi girly too. Take a day off. Busted open is the OG HasanAbi girly pop nation, the one that did the TikTok to be like HasanAbi girly heads rise up. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is how can they do this during his anti-Semitism controversy? Destiny is actually a supporter of the Democratic Party. This is madness. At what point are we still going to admit that none of this has worked? He's still on Twitch, popular as ever. He's still on mainstream media. And now there's the Pod Save America thing too. Shit doesn't stick to this man. It doesn't matter what he does. And the thing is, heads like nobody cares, and then that person gets featured on a mainstream Democratic podcast with no pushback. What the are we doing? See, scratch the surface. You're close, okay? To the people who are maybe hate watching right now, you're close to understanding the truth, okay? When you get really invested in a community, including this one, okay? When you're in an online space like this and you're constantly getting this kind of feedback, I promise you, feedback that you're getting from others who are like-minded, who are singularly focused on, going after one person and saying this guy is like a crazy guy, and all you're seeing are other clips that are also out of context, that are being negatively framed and priming you into believing that I'm this like evil person, this singularly evil, ontologically evil person. You are being at odds with so many others. They don't see it the same way that you do. The problem is I'm not getting away with anything. I'm just not anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm secretly and cynically trying to do anti-Semitism and get people into, you've been primed into believing that. And I don't know how to fix that for you. Like, you're just not, you are directly at odds with reality. That's the problem. That's it. And I think that like you can just keep saying over and over again, like, oh, he just has a cult or whatever. But like, it's copium. That no, the new thing is saying is you arriving at accidental anti-Semitism. That's ridiculous. I have actively fought back against anti-Semitism and probably educated many people in this community about what anti-Semitic markers look like, okay? Like dog whistles look like. The f are we talking about? And that's just a person moving the goalpost to try to like, smear me. That's it. What's worse is they're willing to put their community's mental health in the gutter just to get back at you. Yeah, and when it doesn't work, they're just like, they double down. And it's cultish thinking. And I know that there are people out there in these communities that care about the truth, that care about logic, that think that a lot of people that fancy themselves as logical, critical thinkers can still be easily duped when they find me as an ideological enemy and look for a sense of community, okay? Can I offer you a reasoned, rational response from the opposition? What is this? What? We will continue to hate watch. Hi, Hasan. No, f yourself. He does the same level of saying wild shit. Blue one on. Hasan, we just hate you, bro. Nothing will change this. All right. I mean, I like that they're like, it's not weird that we are hate watching you on Thanksgiving. It's actually weird that you're even bringing up the active brigading efforts that we have contributed to that have failed, that is actually bricking our brains. I'm being charitable on Thanksgiving and I'm trying to be as nice as possible. You can go to other places, and there are plenty of places out there where people will say the same things that you want to hear, okay? There are plenty of places online you can go to, like the Keemstar Orbiters, the Drama Farmers, and the like, right? Where they'll be like, no, he does suck. And you can find a shared sense of purpose there. But the broader community, both online and outside of the internet, don't see it that way. Dr. Mike Israetel is a great example of this. The conversation that I had with him where he was like, oh, I read this thing where like someone was saying that like another person was claiming that you might have been anti-Semitic or whatever. And it's like, it's all cancel culture. For a lot of people, that's how they see it. Understandably so, because it is that. It's not even real. You have editorial control over it, right? Like, I'm live for 8 hours a day talking about hot button issues, political stuff. So a lot can be misconstrued purposefully and things get clipped out of context deliberately. So there's like the good and the bad, you know what I mean?
I read an article about you recently that like you're an anti-Semite or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was one of those articles where like the longer I read, the more I wanted to break my phone open because I was like, I said some funny jokes, and that guy was actually Jewish, and I was like, I'm not reading this shit anymore.
Yeah.
It was a classic example of like, just take as much as you can out of context as possible. It was just like,
Yeah.
I'm sure you see a lot
stuff
of
like, yeah, of course. That stuff like that happens all the time, especially in political stuff.
Oh,
it's like,
God.
because people have like an ideological perspective,
They already hate you.
they're already primed. It's not real accountability. I think that they think that what they're doing is good because like it reaffirms their sense of purpose. It gives them a sense of community. You can find a sense of community elsewhere. You can find a sense of community here. You know, I always will be as charitable as humanly possible. Okay, to people. A lot of people use that and abuse that and come in here and go. They feel isolated. They feel alienated. They have nothing that's like, you know, guiding them, and they feel like this, you know, being a part of this community is actively helping them feel like they have a sense of purpose in the world. But I know for a fact that you can get better and you can snap out of it. I believe in you. I will always believe in you. Everyone can change. It's not too late. It's never too late to just open your eyes to the reality. Oh, I agree with maybe 95% of your Correro now, which 6 months ago would have been insane. Bro, 3 years ago, I came to the conclusion that finding a sense of community online is brain rot. Just watch your favorite streamer, and once they're done streaming, don't fight their battles, live your lives, and be happy. Yeah, that too. That's definitely healthier as well.